I was here from 1989 to 2002. Then I had some other opportunities that I kind of went after. Then I got hired at Rowan University as a part-time assistant, and then I got full-time hired there in 2008. Coached there from 2008 to 2023. Then some things opened up here as far as a teaching job and stuff like that, and kind of started off as a joke, but then it kind of got more serious, and the more I thought about it, I figured, what a way to end my career than to come back to, obviously my hometown and, and coach again. I'm going to be very hands-on both sides of the ball, on offense and defense. I will be calling the plays on offense. Coach Shulman, Eric Shulman, will be calling our defense. We are running the exact defense that we ran at Rowan when I was the defensive coordinator back in 2008 when I started there. So I'll understand, what they're calling and all that stuff. So then I can kind of help a little bit. If I have a suggestion or a concern, at least the terminology, I don't have to worry about that. I already know it. We finished 1-9 last year. Obviously, that's not the Hamilton standard. We have a tough schedule. Out of our 9-game schedule, 8 teams made the playoffs last year. So they return a lot of guys. So, we know it's stacked against us, but I can tell you this, we're going to come out, we're going to play old style Hamilton football. We're going to be physical. We're going to be disciplined. Defensively, we're going to keep the game in front of us, try to eliminate big plays. That was always my philosophy as a defensive coordinator. So, I just want to, get more physical, get the kids tougher, and just do everything the right way, and the kids have done an outstanding job. It started once I took over in January, being outside with the kids and all that stuff, and talking to them. So they're heading in the right direction. The one thing, and it's an old adage, is football prepares you for life. You know what I mean? You're gonna face tough times. Everything's not going to go smooth. You watch any level, there's going to be a bump in the road. But that separates the really good teams from being 1-9. You're going to face adversity at some time, no matter on the football field, in the classroom, or in life, and it's how you handle that adversity. Okay, you can just kind of crawl up in a shell and say, "Oh, woe is me," or you can just roll your sleeves up and let's get down and dirty and let's figure it out. And that's all. Just move on to the next play, explain what our mistakes were, and kind of move on from there. You can't dwell on what you did in the past, whether it's good or bad. It doesn't matter. It's all about the next play. And the one thing it leads to our whole philosophy now here at Hamilton is kind of a little bit of old school on the back of our shirts and a little bit of new school. So we have sayings on the back. So our long sleeve T-shirts are going to say "Wake up the Echoes," and that's kind of bringing back my brother's style, and he kind of started this here in 1989 here at Hamilton. So we want to bring that back. And also on our T-shirts, "Win the Day." So all we're going to be about is just winning the day. So today in the weight room, hopefully we won the day. Tomorrow in the weight room, hopefully win the day. And the same thing in training camp. That's all we want to do. We want to win the day that we're in, and then everything else will take care of itself. Even though I'm the head football coach, I just want to be part of the Hamilton community. It's great talking to all students, no matter what sport or whatever they do in school. So I enjoy it. I'm actually I didn't think I'd have this much fun, but I'm having fun being back here.